I remembered when my community leaders wanted to rebuild the old community center. I told them that we must build a community center for the future, and we should not just follow the usual way of building community centers. So they asked me, how are we going to do it? I said, first, you must understand who are the people who come to the community center. And if we believe that the community center should be a place where we want to attract all our people to this center, we must make sure we cater for the young, for the old, for the able, and for the disabled. So we set about planning how to have a building that will cater to all these groups of people. First thing I wanted was a barrier-free community center. And you'd be surprised that at that time, not many people understand the word barrier-free. So they told me, Doc, no problem, barrier-free, we don't have fencing, they can just walk in and out. I said, no, that is not what I meant. I meant a barrier-free, that means I want an old man who can't walk well, who is limping, or a disabled person who cannot walk, he's on wheelchair. He should be able to come enjoy the facilities of the center. So I said, you must have all these in mind. So we started building this. And we built one center, which is for the young people. We built even a gracious living component in that center, because I want the center to be used as a place where all the races in Singapore can fully understand and appreciate the customs and the way of living. So we call it the Gracious Living Center within the community center. And I remember it was opened by President Wee Kim Wee, because he was quite touched by the way we furnished the center. I got a professional person to come. And in fact, this center has always been a showpiece by PA for all the ASEAN delegates when they come here, that, oh, we didn't know your community center even have this. Now, this is only one component. The other component that I wanted was to make sure that the center will be able to meet the needs of the poorer members of my community. So we have a special place where we set up what I call a latchkey center. In other words, those children who have when in the early morning, before they go to school, when the parents are all away, they have and then they come back from school, they have no one in the house to look after them. So they can come to the community center, we'll take good care of them, give them tuitions, and help them how to manage some of their daily living. But I think the most important thing I wanted was to actually build an intergeneration center. Because the community center must be an intergeneration center. And so we have a special daycare center where we have children from very young, some school going, some not school going. Then we have also a place where the old people can come. Because we must understand the problems affecting our young couple. You see, our young couple always have this twin problem, looking after the old, looking after their own children. So my thinking was, if I can have a place at a community center where they can come and bring both groups, one just put them at the daycare center for children, the other for the daycare center for the elderly, I think I would at least help a few of them to solve part of the problem. You see, I think when we are at the ground, there are we need to give our young couples some help. You cannot expect them to do all the things that we expect of them. So we say, oh, you should look after your old people, but they really can't. The flats are too small, and we need to give them some help from the community. So that is what I did. So our community center became very big. It's not only the usual community centers that you see. We have a daycare center for young people, a daycare center for old people, and we make sure there are ramps at the center because we want to cater to the disabled. Because disabled has got to be taken care of in the community. And a community will always be a strong community if we really take care of the disabled. We cannot say we should do it. I don't believe in just saying I will do it. I will definitely, I wouldn't just say, I say we must do it. I will say we must do it. So we set about planning the whole building, how to install ramps. And I remember PA was telling me, Doc, do you know you take too much of the space with all these ramps? I said, no, I think with a little thinking, we should be able to have all these ramps. And we build the place in such a manner that the disabled people have been using my center as a place for the annual activity. And I really am happy about that.